Okay, this is a Sorbal game review between two coaches. Obviously, Merrick, who's an experienced coach, and Farf Windrunner, who is new to the league. There's your logo, Merrick. I'm going to turn that off now so that it's easier to see what's going on. So we have Chaos Dwarfs against Wood Elves. Let's see how the game goes. So we're particularly looking, I suppose, at Farf's play, who's the Chaos Dwarf player, to see how he can improve. He's jumped into the season, played games in a good spirit, had fun, I think, but hasn't been tremendously successful. So let's see if we can help him out with a few tips to sort of take forward into the next season, which hopefully all these new guys will hang around, and certainly until we can get some tabletop going. So nothing massively wrong with the setup. I would move these two Chaos Dwarfs back a bit because to avoid the quick snap, basically. There, throw a rock. So he got rid of a Chaos Dwarf. That was unfortunate. But yeah, basically good idea to have Chaos Dwarfs 2 squares backwards to avoid quick snap. It just means that they get an extra blitz if that happens. Merrick is flooding into the second half of the pitch and then doing a random throw. Was that a thrower? No, it wasn't. It was a lineman. So did a throw across the pitch. Maybe Merrick needs help. And then caging up near the sidelines, which is fine. So only one bull centaur here. Definitely needs to get another one of those as soon as possible. Blitzing was fine. Now what he's super risking here. So he blitzed. He's got a block bull centaur, so that's mostly fine. But he's definitely risking this bull centaur being surfed. So being aware of how surfs could happen is definitely a good thing, because if this war dancer went here and blitzed and pushed him to there and then moved around to there, then this war dancer could push him off the pitch, which would be good to avoid. So now he's just making life difficult. So no need at all for that hobgoblin to go. Oh, where? No, wait a second. It was make a 2 dice block. Fantastic. Way ahead of me on that one. So getting the 2 dice block there, and then getting the 2 dice block there. If you can kill some wood elves, then that is always a good thing. Taking the block and smashing the knee. Good. So not likely to stop him scoring. So the same thing applies here. So if I was him, I would, even though it's a loner, I would definitely try and surf the bull. See if he takes that option, or the other option is just to move the journeyman up, block with the war dancer, and then run in there. So he went for the leap. I think was a bit of a risk for me. So Merrick's done 2 3-up things, basically, and then going for a pass there. So all sorts of samba play here. He scored in 2 turns. So against lots of coaches, that would be an error, because now you would just get smashed to pieces for the rest of the game. But let's see if Farf can monopolise on that. So is he going to carry with the bull, or is he going to carry with one of these hobgoblins, is the question. I would have set more Chaos Dwarfs up on this side. Perfect defense. Yeah, it was. Fine. So he's been rearranged. Cool. So he's going to pick up with the bull at a 4+. So if you're going to do that, then you need to make it really safe against wood elves in particular, because they can just swarm through. Let's see if he manages that. So he's doing a fair amount of punching here with Chaos Dwarfs. Oh no, he punched with a hobgoblin as well, which is 2 dice without block. So before doing that, I would definitely have moved these Chaos Dwarfs over. You've got to be thinking about what your blitz is going to be. You haven't got many options, actually. One option would be to move the 2 Chaos Dwarfs nearer the ball and then just take a 1 dice blitz, because they've got block. So that would be an idea, and because the Chaos Dwarfs are important. I would move. So he's just going to take the 2 dice splits. Gosh, with a go for it. You need the reroll for the pickup, so I don't think I'd have pushed that way, and it didn't give any advantage either. So think about what you're trying to achieve. Avoid unnecessary go for it, definitely. Go for the 4+ pickup. Made it. Good. So 5, 6. Now thinking about how to get safe, we've got strip ball on this war dancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it. Should be all right. But he could do the leaping thing, obviously, but no problems with go for it's there, because he's got sure feet as well. So just fine. So dodging through. Going to make life difficult straight away. Taking the block there just to free up the wood elf. So he's swarming through a bit. So he's blitzing the hobgoblin and just making life difficult. Used up a reroll there, so only one left for the wood elves now, actually. But then again, they quite often go through games with just having one. So I think what I'd be tempted to do here, I'm definitely going to be blitzing this war dancer. I would want to bring in an assist and then do a 2 dice hit with this one into sort of this space over here. So you should get at least 4 dice on the war dancer. And also then you're bringing up the bull centaur into a nice dwarven cage sort of in the middle. Would be certainly something to be aiming for. So let's see how that goes. So he's moving over in that direction. Okay. So who's going to be blitzed is the question. Is he going to blitz with the ball carrier? I think he might be. Okay. Didn't need to blitz with the ball carrier, but that's okay. And then he failed a... It's really unfortunate when you're a new coach and you fail like something with the snake eyes, because you just don't learn. Like there was nothing hugely wrong about what he did. It was unnecessary go for it because he could have got the ball nice and safe in the middle here with all his dwarven chums. But being punished for an unnecessary go for it like that is just harsh, I think. So that'll be 2-0. Nothing much you can learn from that then, I don't think. Gonna run it in? Yeah, he's gonna run it in. So let's see if we can make it safe this time. That is another perfect defense. Ouch. But touchback is handy. So definitely carrying with the bull centaur now. Oh no, 1 dice. There was no need for that 1 dice block. No need for that. Could have easily made it 2, but and then going for it. Okay. Now, how is he going to get a cage here, or is he going to bother? Right. Okay. So he's relying on the strength of the bull to keep him safe. Just you need to be caging. You need to be staying with your dwarven mates, basically. Let's see. So we've got 2 dwarves down here now and 3 up here. Basically, with Chaos Dwarfs, it's a bad idea to get your guys separated. Now, is he going to be able to... Is he going to go to there, and is he going to bring this hobgoblin up? Needs to bring in... Hopefully he's going to bring in an assist this 2 dice block here. Yep. This guy's out of it. So there's a decent cage in there now. I would have stayed there, I think, possibly. No, he's only got 1. He's got 2 turns left. I think I'd have stayed back because that would have been a decent cage. But he looks like he's not going to try and stop him particularly anyway. No rerolls left now for the Wood Elves. So he's got this option here. The Bull Centaur can actually just blitz through this hole. He spots it. Or just make a hole that way. That works as well. Unfortunate to get the push there. Runs in and scores. Yeah. Does Merrick get the 1-turner? No. Maybe. Stopped him getting for the 1-turner. Right. Probably just unnecessary because he's already 2-1 up. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can. It wasn't another perfect defense. Right. Let's see if we can. He's going to pick up with the bull again. And again, only 2-1 down, so he managed to score. So that was a 3 touchdown. So, assuming he makes the pickup, this is okay because he can get safe. Stick with the rest of the dwarfs in a minute. But again, that was another unnecessary go for it. This is the same thing we're seeing. Unnecessary go for it. Did he use a reroll? He didn't use a reroll. They had 5 rerolls. He didn't use one. Is that because he used one earlier? No, didn't use a reroll on that. I think I would have definitely used a reroll there. Because now we might see some Wood Elf shenanigans. Oh, they're actually quite a long way away. But definitely on the next turn, they're going to be a lot closer. So he's now got a 75% chance of picking up on the next turn. Oh, man. Failed go for it there. Ouch. Failed unnecessary go for it. So if he fails the pickup, it's pretty horrible. But they shouldn't be running away because these Chaos Dwarfs need to be here-ish because that's where the ball, you want the ball to end up. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe a go for it, and then a nice sort of cage there. As it is, there's absolutely no way the bull centaur is going to get safe. He's got the ball, but but this is a strip ball war dancer. He will be rubbing his hands to take the 2 dice uphill, I'm guessing. Go for it, go for it. And yeah, gets double power. Oh, lucky. Made the reroll there. Yeah, plenty of rerolls this team, and then failed the dodge. So still possible to get safe-ish, is it? But the just having the dwarves up there was a bit of a nightmare. Good idea to blitz the war dancers. You got tackle. Yeah, absolutely. If you can get rid of war dancers, then that's a fantastic thing. But basically, dear oh dear. Right now he's so at this point I would be looking at the leap in and then 2 dice uphill surf on the bull centaur. Let's see if he goes for that. I don't know why he leapt from there to there rather than from there to there. Doesn't make a lot of difference, I suppose. Yeah, guys, got the dice. See where the ball goes, and that's all gone wrong. Right, I think we'll call it there. But yeah, a few things to get. Basically, with the Chaos Dwarfs and with lots of teams, I suppose, you've got to keep your players together. So think about where you want the ball to end up. Get your players there, and will help, I think. But yeah, a few good things. Lots of 2 dice blocks. Yeah, and just a bit of unluck somewhere along the line as well.